Today is November 13th, 2024.
Bro clapped and you laughed.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
The time is currently 6:43 p.m. Get ready for a long one. We're gonna have fun.
Okay. Spector Fiction.
Spector
Beyond
Fiction.
Season 2, Episode 8, full episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you want?
It's on.
Yeah, no bigger. They begin.
Yeah. Woo! Here he is!
They say the truth will out. But is it always that easy to see?
Come out.
Beyond belief. Fact or fiction.
Okay.
Hosted by Jonathan Frakes.
So, well, no, if it's on YouTube already, we're not gonna
We
get.
live in a
Yeah.
world where the real
No,
and
we're
the
fine.
unreal
Yeah.
live side by side, where substance is disguised as illusion,
Yeah,
and
and
the
it's
explanations
only
are
the audio.
unexplainable. Can you separate truth from fantasy? To do so, you
gonna
must
already,
break
but
through
don't.
the web of your experience
Try
and
to.
open your mind to things beyond belief.
Berries in a row?
When we attempt to separate reality and illusion, it's best not to trust our senses. For example, this drawing. Our eyes tell us that the line in the lower segment is definitely longer than the line in the upper one. But
Beyond
let's look at that.
Spector Fiction.
They're exactly the same length.
Yeah.
Tonight, we'll show you stories that will cause you to challenge what your senses are telling you. The story's real or unreal. We'll let you know at the end of our show. In the meantime, be forewarned.
Does the dumbest
In order to tell the
prediction
difference
ever.
between reality
You're
and
gonna
illusion,
challenge.
you have to read between the lines.
Oh my god.
It's because you're a nerd.
Anyone who's ever visited a theme park knows how real they can make animatronic figures these days.
Oh, this doesn't
Did
sound
you
oh
better
my
consider the
god.
same displays that are set up to amuse you are living, breathing things. Ted Beeman works in a
Yeah.
special effect house that
Yeah.
makes figures for theme parks, children's museums, and the movies. His skill at creating these lifelike creatures
This episode
certainly earned the admiration of the early pioneers. People like, for instance, Dr. Frankenstein.
That's what you're calling me.
If the math display in this workshop looks familiar to you, it should.
Look.
For this fantasy factory, located somewhere in the outskirts of Hollywood, is responsible for creating many of the special effects creatures and monsters you've seen on your favorite TV shows and movies. The goal of the craftsmen is to get you to suspend your disbelief and accept their work as real. And purely as a figure of speech, of course. They want to scare you to death.
Oh, it's not going to be a figure of speech, is it?
That was my fault. Sorry, Kirby.
Jack?
Meet Ted Beeman. He's the one wearing the glasses. The hairy fellow is Ted's latest creation, Kirby. When Ted and Kirby play their game of monkey see, monkey
Is there
do,
a guy in
millions of dollars are at stake.
Is it sushi?
No, in
No, I'm not talking
Ted is
about
obsessed with his
Oh
work.
no, there's a guy.
He's driven,
Yeah.
involved.
And the lore that I got is the guy.
One thing Ted is not.
Like his job.
Is
He's
bored.
just
Tired, Kirby?
like this is all he
Yeah.
does.
I want to do that.
Ew. Been a long 5 months. But we've both been working real hard.
He is.
It's been great. You've really been like a true friend to me. You're the best.
Beeman!
You hear that? It's Perry.
Power off a little up. So I'm gonna.
All right, what's up with the lousy monkey?
It's an
His name's
8.
Kirby. He's not a lousy monkey, Perry. He's a giant lowland gorilla.
All right, he's a work of art. You feel
Yeah,
better now?
lowland gorilla.
Is he ready?
I'm still having some problems.
Great. The studio's been calling me all morning. I mean, they start shooting next week. They want the ape now, or they are going to hold up payment. Now, I'm not going to take the hit for that, Beeman.
I know what I'm doing. I'll get him to work. It's a software problem. I just need more time.
Time is up, okay? I want this piece of junk working.
Chill out.
So
Do not
quickly.
call him a piece of junk. Not in front of him.
What? What am I going to do? Am I going to hurt his feelings? Oh,
It's gonna.
you know, you're one
He's gonna kill you.
weird dude, Beeman.
In my day, we did not have to rely on computer geeks like you.
didn't have computers.
I mean, you're sitting around here all day, all night. You never go anywhere. You never do anything. You don't even have a life.
Enjoy my work.
Huh?
Viewers.
Well, don't think I don't hear you talking to these things in here like they were really alive. You're a real freak case.
Audio. There's
Oh,
no
real
This
case. I'm so sorry.
I want that big
I
eight
want
ready to
extra
show
coffee
first
for
thing
case in-
tomorrow morning, or you are gone.
Case.
And I will make sure that you don't work at any other shop in this town.
Fart knocker.
That's also great.
What are we going to do, Kirby?
Kill him?
Can't let you go.
Bill, John, Lennon.
You're like selling a friend. Best friend I ever had. I have an idea. Sorry, Kirby. We won't be able to play for a while. This will give us more time.
The story goes that Ted Beeman took something home with him from work that night.
See you in the morning, old buddy.
And it's gonna be a real gorilla.
In the corridors of Hollywood, they still talk
The
about
fairy's
what happened
gonna
that
what?
No.
night.
Oh.
Something seen only by artificial eyes, set in artificial heads.
Beeman!
Oh.
Beeman! Beeman! Jerk. Oh, come on. He should be working on that thing. Beeman!
I hope it eats him.
All right, that's it. He's finished.
Eat his skull.
Oh, look at you. You $500,000 pile of worthless junk.
Shut up. Shouldn't have said that. But do you know what you're doing, dude?
Okay, what's going on
Dude,
Yeah.
here? Yeah.
who knows nothing about technology starts to mess with technology.
Hey, it looks like you're working just fine to me. Okay, baby, I'm shipping you out tomorrow morning. Then I'm going to fire that idiot Beeman, huh? Okay, let's put you away, huh? Great, malfunction. Well, I'll just shut you down.
Oh.
Hey, shut.
It's an 8. Fuck you.
Hey, shut it down. Come on. Shut it down. Come on, shut it down.
I really
Yeah.
He's just those monsters mostly from their lab. Like I choose the alien.
That's the ear set.
That's so like story. That's real though. That's full theater production company shit.
Like the ladder that goes to the stairs
To the storage, that's insane.
and
Yeah.
also the ladder goes over the doors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, those are the dope I've never seen a more obvious dummy
Yeah, I'm gonna.
live reaction.
Reaction.
Oh my god.
Like that.
Shouldn't have been able to.
What happened?
Took the thing.
Owner's dead. Down on the rolling stairs, broke his neck.
Harry Burke is dead? Wait a minute. I left you. No, that's impossible. I pulled your driver board. So how did you get here?
This can't be true.
What happened here? Did Ted's creation really kill Perry? Kirby's driver board had been removed, so how could he have moved? Did he actually come to life on his own? Or did Ted Beeman kill his boss and concoct this entire story for the police? Or is it we who concocted this story to fool you?
We'll find out if this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, two young men encounter a mysterious woman of haunting
I'm gonna say
beyond
true.
belief.
It's
Fact
funny
or
as
fiction?
it's a great horror movie premise, but this is so not
Attraction. It's a curious
Because
phenomenon
so
both in
often
nature
they say
and in
the
human
shit-
behavior.
The dumbest
The
shit is
saying
the
opposites
real shit.
attract isn't just some cliche, it's elementary science.
You shouldn't.
Magnetic poles of the same quality naturally pull away from each other. But change
Based on a true
and
event
the attraction
carries
is
a lot of
impossible to
weight.
see. The next story is about magnetic attraction between a man and a woman. An attraction so strong.
Oh, holy shit.
Defies
This one's
explanation.
fake. Those aren't real. Straight people.
Matt and I went to go for a run each day after our last year's
I've seen
Polytechnic.
this episode.
We always follow the same 3-mile route of the neighborhood before we go to college. Only this day, for some reason,
Love the,
we chose a different
shirt.
path.
Yeah, both of their shirt, both of them.
Stop,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's it. Tank top.
Which girl? In a miniskirt. Who's in trouble? Pinch me, I think I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
How do you know she's in trouble? Did you ever think she might be breaking into the house? Maybe there's a guy with a gun in a car waiting for her.
I don't care. I just want to meet her.
Coffee filled.
I knew Matt was right. We probably should have minded our own business.
I'd also like to
But
posit that
I
that's
couldn't help
not a
myself.
miniskirt, that's a dress.
Yeah.
Hi. Do you need any help?
School, Nick.
Thank you, Skip School Deck.
I locked myself out.
They towed my car.
Are you sure this is your house?
Ignore him. He's very distrusting.
Ignore
I've
him.
lived here my whole life.
She's
I
been
left
dead
my
for
keys right
50
down the table.
years.
It's true.
The house has been
It
dead for
happens.
50 years.
I locked
That
myself
was
out.
burned down 50 years ago.
Oh, get your keys.
This guy's a lockdown.
I didn't even know how to break into a house. But I wanted to impress this woman. She
This
was
guy's a
so
loser. He doesn't know how to break into a house.
absolutely beautiful.
Rock, window, done.
Yeah.
Don't try, don't do that.
Yeah, actually,
Rock window is going to be better than kicking the door in. Well, and also, I don't think you're going to be able to kick the door in.
yeah,
I got a
you're
bad
right.
feeling about this.
You got a bad feeling about
And
everything.
the window also
Okay. I'll
Also,
give you
and I
that.
mean this offensively, your legs might not be long enough to hit the position on the door that.
This place, not only is she gorgeous,
Yeah,
but she's
you have
rich
to
too.
basically get your leg like super high up there, which requires.
Why is there an echo?
Kick or something.
It's a big room.
But it's furnished.
Oh, Ma'am? What?
No, it
We
wasn't.
didn't hear you coming.
I didn't know how to thank you. You
It's
both
like-
have been so helpful.
My
It's no big
favorite.
deal.
It doesn't.
During-
By the way, I'm Ben, and this is Matt.
I love how her lemonade looks scary bad. Girl.
Weird.
How
She
she
can
blinks
hear
like
you.
Beautiful
what?
place.
She's just like,
Do you live here alone?
that's not, those
No,
aren't
no,
dog
with my
tags, it just
parents.
looks like dog
They're way on
tags.
business in Mira.
Yeah,
Let her cook.
but let him cook.
I love that he's wearing a friendship bracelet around his neck. I just noticed that.
Well,
Character
here's
design.
to
Oh my god, look
This
at the
place
shorts
keys
open
and
like loose.
great friendships.
Let them slay. I can't
They're not.
let them slay. She poisoned it, she poisoned it, she poisoned it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
That lemonade ain't right.
That lemonade ain't lemonade.
I think they're just freaks.
You know, I think she is wearing dog tags.
This is as weird as most social interactions are. It feels weird.
So, do you go to school around here or
She's standing.
anything?
I
Like
stand
that?
like this,
Yeah.
bro.
No, not anymore.
She
'Cause-
burned
'cause
down
she's dead.
50.
Exactly.
Oh,
Interesting. What kind of music do you like?
Donna Summer, the Bee Gees.
Shit.
I think
Great.
that's the
cool.
most wistful and
Rich,
one's
very
ever said
hip.
the Bee Gees.
It's cool.
The Bee Gees.
No, please quit. That game.
Why would you do that?
So, I guess we'll see you around sometime. What was your name again?
Thank you very much for your help.
That's a weird name.
I picked myself.
Still a weird name.
Never. I love the look of just.
That was the weirdest woman I ever met in my entire life.
Yeah,
She
dude.
wouldn't tell us her name.
Yeah, she's a little weird. That's what I like about her.
Girl,
She's like
what?
a challenge.
Huh?
I'm into
What?
freaks.
Yeah.
A
Maybe
challenge?
just let you shake her hand on the 5th date.
The next day, I insisted we take the same jogging route. I wanted to see her again.
I insisted. Why is he wearing
What happened to this house?
God, that's crazy.
I think they're wearing like
What happened to this
normal
house?
clothes.
We were inside yesterday and it was like new.
Not this house.
Wait a minute. I mean, maybe we're on the wrong street.
You must be.
It's you.
This is the house. I'm sure of it.
That's impossible. This house has been closed up ever since a young girl committed suicide in it 20 years ago. Her parents moved to Europe right after it happened. They died early this year. Now the bank wants to sell it.
Well, we sat inside that house and drank lemonade with a beautiful living woman.
I got a key if you guys want to go take a look.
You can't do that.
Let's go.
That's not
Oh,
how it
wow.
works.
You want to bet before you know.
Going to condemn houses.
This has got to be a joke.
Yeah, it wasn't real
It's got to be some
lemonade.
kind of joke.
Look at that. Footprints. Somebody's been here.
It was bad.
That's my footprint. But this isn't how it was.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I love how he's holding your hand.
Hey, Ben. That's where our glasses were.
Oh, my
What happened to the other imprint? Ben, it's really freaking me out.
Hey, guys, the floor. Come here.
Impeccable delivery.
Look at the floor.
You put a fog machine next to the footprints.
Yes.
Scooby-Doo?
Did Ben and Matt really encounter a spirit from the hereafter? Were they really in that house the night before? If so,
because it kind of
how could the house have been boarded up
Yeah.
and
I
unused?
think this one might be real.
Maybe they had their streets confused and actually had visited a similar house on another block. But then, how do you explain those footsteps in the
It's
dust?
classic.
Is this story real,
That's
or
the
have we
problem, is
constructed
it's classic.
a house of lies?
I think it's true.
We'll find out if this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a baffling crime on the beach reveals a surprise killer on Beyond Belief, Fact
Are
or
you-
Fiction.
Wait, is the crime?
This guy knows this.
It's really stupid. It's so
We've got banger episodes.
This is a stamp used by some police departments to mark their casework as
I
solved.
loved you season 2.
Too many times, this stamp can't be used due to blind leads, clever alibis, or unwilling
That's why
witnesses.
I have it.
Many crimes remain a mystery forever. Detective Frank
Don't look
Reese
at me
is
like
a
that.
legend among detectives. He's never had an open-ended case, but he's
This
about
is
to be
just
faced
like the guy from
with the most
last episode.
baffling crime of his career, and he must call upon all his experience to put his stamp on it.
I love this
Southern
show.
California beaches are the most
Malibu.
beautiful.
Oh.
That's why I moved to a house on the water 5 years ago.
Francis.
Maybe it's because I'm a cop, but I like it when the beaches are clean and free of litter, especially dead bodies. She was my
I
neighbor,
like when the beaches are
and
clear.
now she was
free
a
of litter.
victim of a bullet in the chest.
Dead bodies.
Put him on the bullet in the chest.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, I'm always saying.
Live around here?
A couple doors down. I've seen her a couple of times running
Michael
on
A.
the beach with her dog.
Nichols.
He's not real. These aren't
No
real
way.
guys.
Shot point blank at close range. No sign of a
Oh,
struggle.
wolf
Somebody
and
just
sword.
walked up and blew her away.
Walked
I wonder
up
why
and
she didn't
blew
run.
her.
Whether she knew
Wait, he directed it. Holy shit.
Robert.
Stocking feet?
They head off down the beach and disappear at the high tide line.
Wonder why he took off his shoes.
Maybe he didn't want to leave shoe prints.
Maybe.
So he said he left me.
I don't suppose there are any witnesses.
No, nobody even heard the gunshot.
Waves probably muffled her.
She lived
Wait,
with her
muffled
boyfriend.
the gunshot?
He's pretty shook up.
Quiet gun or loud waves?
I probably should have stayed out of this one. It was literally too close to home. But like I said, I don't like people who litter my beach.
This is the craziest
She wanted
way
to
of
go
talking
jogging
about a
on the
corpse.
beach, but you were too tired. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. I usually go, but I
Don't
was too
speak for
wiped
me
out. I
on
had
the
an
comic side, dude.
18-hour recording session yesterday. I should have gone, but then this never would have happened.
How was your relationship?
What's that supposed to mean? I loved her. We were going to get married.
What do you mean, what's that supposed to mean?
No arguments? No fights?
Sure, we had arguments. Everybody has arguments. Don't you have arguments?
I've never had an argument once in my life.
Never. Don't do
I
that.
actually am completely bitchless. I've never.
You think I killed her, didn't you?
I mean, that's
Did you? I want
It's
to
like
talk
the
to you
red
and call him
picture of like Camille.
I loved her. I didn't kill her.
Dino. That's Dino.
I didn't like this
No.
guy at all, but I guess we were even.
Listen.
His dog didn't like me. What is it about dogs and me? It's been the same since I was a kid.
It's weird. He's usually very friendly.
Because you're an asshole. We get split.
He did it.
I guess he doesn't
He
like
was asleep, but
dogs.
he did it.
Good. Based
Poured over every detail of the
Based
crime.
dog.
The boyfriend took a polygraph test, but it proved inconclusive.
Yeah,
I hated
as
the
they
pretty
do.
boy and his mutt, but I wasn't sure he was a murderer.
The
If he
pretty
was
boy?
guilty, though, he wasn't going to get away with it. Not on my home turf.
Fucking idiot.
I know what you are.
Harv, there is something not right about this case.
I
put my finger on it.
Because it's hard.
Judah? You got anything?
No. Got some blood and skin tissue under her fingernails. You find a suspect, we can go for a DNA match.
Anything else?
So far, that's it. Besides the slug. You're not going to get much out of this.
Slug?
It's a 9mm. Every crook in the country carries a 9mm. Standard equipment.
All right. Thanks.
It's beyond belief
Hank.
factor
Yeah,
fiction.
drop this at evidence for me, would you?
Calm down.
Save me a trip.
It's not.
Take it into him tomorrow
nothing.
morning.
That is not proper evidence protocol.
A horse solved a crime last episode.
Yeah, guys.
That's
I
based.
was exhausted. For the past several months, I've been waking up tired. My supervisor had been begging me to take some time off. Maybe I would, but only after I took care of this mess on my beach.
Please.
For some reason, all my dreams were turning into horrible nightmares.
Yeah.
I would relive each crime that I was investigating in every grisly detail. I felt like I needed a nap, and I feared inside what my dream would be.
Also, the fact that these are places by beach. Like,
I'm goaded.
It was like all my other dreams, too real for a cop to feel every time he closes his eyes. There was the victim running along, full of youth and life,
Unless I'm not.
and then suddenly she sees somebody she knows. Maybe it was that lousy boyfriend of hers. But then, it's always so damn good.
Ah!
It was a panic attack.
no, it.
I'd had them before.
No, that's what that looks like, for sure.
I had to calm down
You
so I
go,
could
oh!
My clothes were soaked with
Oh.
sweat. I had to get out of them.
Oh, okay.
That's when I saw it for the first time.
His penis.
I must have done it myself in my dream.
No.
No,
I'm so
Where did
goaded.
this come from?
we killed her.
I need a shower and some
Nice.
sleep.
And some sleep, you just woke up.
My socks were damp and sandy.
Ew.
I'm so goaded.
The doctor's. Oh.
I didn't pick up on the mic and I'm.
You wanted to?
No.
Can't be.
I keep making those noises and being like,
What?
it's disgusting, and then I do it anyway because it's fun.
I still have the bullet with me. Every crook in the country carries a 9mm, but so do the cops. I had to find out if what I was thinking could possibly be true.
Bro. Okay.
That's cool.
I was like, whoa.
Didn't remember that.
In the house?
You're so stupid.
Yeah.
That is
White pages?
not a ballistics test.
No. At all.
I don't know, he shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
That's.
I found the spent slug in the page that lists emergency numbers. I held it up against the murder bullet. A perfect match.
That's not.
That doesn't.
I wake up tired every morning because I sleepwalk every night.
It was him, though. He's literally remembering it.
This
Because it's beyond belief factor.
A man
fiction.
commit a crime.
Any analysis is overanalyzing
Have you
it.
ever experienced a sleepwalking episode, either by you or somebody near you? It can be quite startling.
I think that the way they told
Sleepwalkers have been
the story
known to get
started,
dressed,
Oh, yeah.
drive a car, even eat dinner,
I'm pretty sure
all while sound
it's
asleep.
not sleepwalking. Wait,
It's
Would
beyond
this story of the cop who discovers his
Plus
own
they killed it
guilt
in a
sound
clever
true to
way.
you?
Yeah.
I
I think we're watching.
Are we guilty of deception?
We'll find out if this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a church choir has a rendezvous with destiny on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
Hold on.
Time is on our minds. Perhaps too much these days. Timers, alarm clocks, calendars, day planners, all geared to tell us where we have to be.
And yet,
Of course, sometimes we actually look forward to these appointments. We make sure we set time aside for them.
I don't.
For some, it's a bowling night. For others, a card game, or perhaps
I
a
hear
weekly
the
lunch
day
with
that
close
one of
friends.
these is appointments.
For the members of the St. Mordecai Baptist Church, it was the weekly choir practice, 7 p.m. every Thursday. A joyful time to create a joyful noise.
Joyful noise.
They're kind of like surveying.
Sister Louise Pittman and her mighty rays of joy have been singing together for the past 10 years at St. Mordecai's Baptist
I
Church.
bet that is.
They
someone who
pride
sings
themselves on
the
their
Baptist
perfect
choir.
Yes, yeah.
And Sister Louise prides
That's
herself
the best singer
on having
in the choir
perfect
is Stoney
control.
Jackson.
It did it.
It didn't. I'm just a hater.
Bill Long.
Yeah.
Fruitiest choir boy.
He's scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how was that, Louise?
It sounded good to me.
Sounded good to me.
Sounded good to
Excuse
me.
me, James. Is your name Louise? And are you the head of this choir? I don't think so. I'm sorry, Louise. I got a little carried away by my solo. I think it sounded particularly clear
Got
this
3 minutes
evening.
left.
Particularly. Oh, it was clear, all right.
Hey, you were going for a solo career.
You know what I would do, baby? I'd pull back just a little bit because remember, you are a part of a group.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? You know, it's getting late, so I don't see any point in starting a new song. I'll see you all on Sunday. First service, 8 a.m.
You 8 a.m.
Hello. There she goes again. Every week she tells us the same thing. I mean, we've been together 10 years. We know the schedule.
You know how she is about punctuality. Be on time or lose a dime.
Remember, that's Sunday, 8 a.m. And on Thursday, rehearsal as usual, 7 p.m. sharp. Be on time or lose a dime.
I love
Big fan of that. Superman.
I'm a really big fan of this.
The week passed quickly, and then it was Thursday, choir rehearsal night once again. Lawrence left an important business meeting early so that he could get to rehearsal on time, and Shelley was preoccupied on the phone.
Keep letting them push you around.
Preoccupied.
Wait a
Look
minute.
at you pregnant.
No choir practice tonight. No, I've got plenty of time. Now, where was
I got
Oh, yeah.
plenty of
If he
time.
was my man, the line in the sand would be drawn.
Calvin was waiting in front of his house for James to pick him up. It was always like this. Calvin pacing impatiently while James shows up at the last minute. The same ritual they went through every Thursday
Down the
night.
track.
But this time, James was actually a bit of skeptical.
Yeah.
Well,
Sometimes they have.
going to be early.
Hey, better early than late.
You know that's right.
Sometimes they kind of.
It's just factor fiction.
Yeah.
However, Lawrence was not having any luck at all. His engine refused to turn.
Have you considered?
My cook.
This cannot be happening.
Bro.
Not on Thursday. Lord.
I meant to say that.
Sister Louise lived within walking distance of the church.
On a Thursday.
Every Thursday night, she would leave promptly at 6:40, knowing that she would hit the first step of the church at exactly 6:55. She always liked arriving 5 minutes early to set a
That's
good
on
example.
time.
Do you believe this?
You're correct.
2 blowouts at the same time.
Correct. I'm so sorry.
What are the odds of this happening?
We better take pictures, man. Sister Louise is going to want proof.
So everybody had a miscommunication that they didn't get it.
What?
The recording recorded.
It can be more than 30 minutes. What?
I don't schedule.
You lied to me.
Told you what I thought you should do. Okay. I understand you love the man. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. What time do you have? 10 to 7? Oh, no, my clock stopped on a Thursday. Girl, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
So everybody can be late.
And something bad's gonna happen.
Excuse me. You're gonna have to move that barricade. I gotta get through here right now.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but that's not possible. See, the rain last night undercut the street, and now we've got a big sinkhole. I mean, it's just not safe.
But that means I'm gonna have to take the long way around to St. Mordecai.
That's right, ma'am.
Well, that's gonna make me late for choir practice.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't understand. I haven't been late once in 10 years.
Fall into the sinkhole and try to go.
Give me strength, Lord. Give me strength.
At the church, if you got through the...
What the Lord did provide for Sister Louise was a lift on an emergency vehicle. And even with that, she arrived at the church after her sacred starting time of 7 p.m.
Right now, or...
Gas main broke.
I don't like
Church blew up 10 minutes ago.
Is everybody all right?
Yeah, we're all right.
Okay. Strangest thing happened. It's the first time we've all been late in 10 years.
Praise the Lord.
This has to be real because
One's true,
space,
sure.
and also because
Every member of the choir had a problem. An ironic circumstance
It's based
that not only kept them from being in the church at 7 p.m.,
stretchers.
it also kept them
I
alive.
think it's real.
I think it's real. I hope and pray
There's
to
one
the
guy
Lord.
really.
Everyone thinks it's real.
Which one's?
Is it mere coincidence that every member of the choir was saved on the same night? Or is it possible that a higher spirit was protecting this group of inspirational singers?
Self-report, coward.
What's your judgment on this story of the choir who escaped certain tragedy? Is it a work of fiction
Yeah, but tell
or
us.
gospel truth?
Tell us.
We'll find out if this story is true or false at the end of our show. Next, a chair comes complete with a rich history and a terrible curse on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
They had to
I
have,
love this
Do you believe in the power
episode.
of a curse?
They had to have 2 episodes
Lava
that
rocks
sucked in
from
a
a
row.
volcano
so
in
that they
Maui
could
said to
have
be ruled by the goddess Pele
Did you roll out
have been
some
known to bring misfortune to people who take them home as souvenirs. Precious jewelry, like this diamond, has brought misfortune to its wealthy owners through the centuries.
This specific diamond.
Yeah.
Just that
We
And
one.
what
don't know
about
that.
this unusually shaped chair?
What about this?
It was originally designed for cold rooms to protect people from drafts.
Vampire.
As for this
escape.
particular chair, protection is the last thing it provides.
Steel magnate George Talbot III inherited a
The hooded
billion-dollar business
chair.
from his late father. He spent most of his time traveling the world in search of priceless relics. Like so many sons of the rich, he was spoiled rotten. That's why he was one of my favorite clients. But this time, George's obsession had gone too far.
I think it would be fun.
It's here.
He looks.
You,
It's the.
right through here.
You know the guy.
We're
The
going right
other
through this
government
door.
guy in Parks and Rec.
Even though I was making a sizable commission by procuring this chair on his behalf, I was very afraid
The
of the
guy
reputation that came
The
along with it.
one that.
Put it right over there.
What's her name? Yes, Leslie. Leslie, no. Marries or dates or whatever. That's what it looks like.
Oh, look at this chair.
George Talbot had just become the current owner
It's like, oh,
of the hooded chair. I could only pray for his well-being.
it's really
You sound like a
It's really the
whimpering
perfect
puppy.
addition to your collection, Mr. Talbot.
I do.
Yes, yes it is.
Yes.
He wants to fuck the chair.
It really does.
And it
I
doesn't
tried
have
to put up a
protection.
good front, but I was frightened by his behavior.
Yeah, I
As he
would be too.
circled his latest
He's got
possession,
cheese.
he seemed to be falling under some kind of spell. I only hoped he wouldn't be tempted to defy the fates. You're
He
not
wants to
going
fuck
to
the
sit in
chair.
it, are you?
Yeah,
You're not gonna sit in it.
Why not? I certainly don't believe in that ridiculous curse that's attached to it. If I did, I wouldn't have had you buy it.
My body's made of wax.
She's like, fuck.
Horrible noise. I apologize.
Sorry, Chad.
Nothing.
I love that fake smile.
Chat, if there is a chat right now, if somebody
Sarah, man.
just watch this entire video, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Not very comfortable.
You're crazy with that.
I certainly don't feel cursed.
Okay, so why are you hyperventilating?
I would like to see that list of the previous owners, please.
Oh, I'm working on it, but it's been really hard to track all of them down. This chair is over 300 years old, and there have been a lot of owners.
Just get me the list, Miss Weissman. That's what I pay you for.
Miss Wiseman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
She really looks a little talking enough by him.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't pay her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He looks like Patrick Bateman.
He looks like Patrick Bateman. If
I wasn't there the next day, but I've heard the story many times.
If he was Canadian.
Jenny, the downstairs maid, let her
This is
curiosity
because
get
he
the
looks
best of her.
like Rowan's father.
Jenny, you fucking idiot.
Dude.
I guess just if Patrick Bateman played hockey.
Oh, don't get mad. He looks like Twinkie Patrick Bateman.
Twinkie?
It's too hard.
I always say
That's what she said.
he's gonna kill her.
Yeah, this is Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
That chair is not for you to sit in, Jenny. It is for me and my guests.
Pretending you've seen the
Do
episode
you understand?
before.
Sir, I just wanted to see what it felt like.
Bad. It feels bad.
Don't look at me like that, man.
God.
It's so scary.
Oh, God.
Another week went by at the Talbot house, and then came the news.
Hello?
Hello.
Well?
What?
No. No.
How did it happen? Jenny was killed by a drunk driver while crossing the street just 1 week after George Talbot found her sitting in the hooded chair.
Like Mr. Park from Parasite.
He refused to believe that the chair had anything to do with Jenny's untimely death, but in the deep recesses of his mind, he had his suspicions.
Don't worry
The
about
next
it.
week, his close friend Eric
doesn't
came to
matter.
visit.
It's
He
Patrick Fiction
insisted
beyond
on
belief.
sitting in the chair over Mr. Talbot's strenuous objections. 2 days later, Eric Cates was piloting his private plane to a meeting in upstate New York. The plane's engine suddenly
Wait,
failed for no
that was the
reason,
footage from the
sending him
first
to a violent
episode.
death. The chair had claimed another victim.
Maybe buying a chair.
For the next month, George Talbot's life continued to get increasingly worse. Talbot Steel was besieged by lawsuits and teetered on the brink of bankruptcy. It was becoming too much for Talbot. Everything his father had built, he was about to lose. Mr. Talbot,
Do we let the audience know which ones are fake and which ones
are
are
you all
real?
right?
Cut it off.
I found the documentation about the chair. I put them back.
No, I want to see that right away.
Watch it.
Yeah.
You won't believe it.
This is season 2, episode 8.
How did she carry that?
Amazing, isn't it?
Portrait of him is gonna die.
It's Napoleon.
Napoleon!
Look at the date.
June 17th, 1815.
Napoleon was in a farmhouse in Belgium planning strategy for his battle the next day. That battle was in a place called Waterloo. Mr. Talbot, this chair is part of history. Napoleon used it before the greatest military defeat of all
Sing
time.
it to the actual tune of Waterloo.
It is cursed.
No shit.
That's what I look like.
This is in fact it looks like he's
Can I get you anything? Are you all right?
Leave me be. Leave me be.
by buys cursed chair and finds that it's cursed.
He's so scared.
Man buys first chair, lives to regret it. Yeah.
How did she fit that portrait of Napoleon in her bag?
It wasn't
her
in her
bag.
bag. It was wrapped in paper, and she was carrying it.
So loud.
What is so loud?
Yeah, it wasn't
The
that loud.
laugh that emanated from the
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Maybe it's because your ears are so close to it. Probably sure.
You're not gonna get me.
If this is just like Patrick Bateman.
Not be destroyed by a chair.
This is
Patrick.
Did his pants just rip off?
Oh,
Oh, he's having a heart attack. Is it?
I don't.
No, he's shit himself. Dysentery.
I'm dying.
I'm gonna brown.
So what is the truth here?
It's not.
Was the hooded
real.
chair really cursed? Was it the same chair Napoleon sat on before he met his Waterloo? Or was that just another chair with a similar design? And what about the misfortune that befell Talbot? Was it due to the chair or just coincidence? Maybe this story is totally made up and this chair has no curse at
Oh
all.
my god.
But then again, why take chances?
He's gonna die.
No!
Coming up, we'll find out which of our stories tonight were fact and which were fiction.